Okay, question 26, one of the recent papers. Equation here goes, the equation L1 is y equals 3x minus 2. The equation of L2 is 3y minus 9x plus 5 equals 0. Question states, show that these two lines are parallel. What do we know by parallel lines? That they must have the same gradient. So when we say y equals mx plus c, the m's must be the same to our parallel lines. Once we have shown that, we can just state the parallel lines, and that will be the end of the question. Now, before we start, we know that the first line, L1, is in the form y equals mx plus c. However, the second line is in a different form. We must rearrange the second line, L2, to make it in the form y equals mx plus c, then show that the gradient of this line is equal to 3. Once we know that both gradients are 3, we can then state we have proven that these two lines are parallel. Okay, so to start with, we start with L2 and write down 3y minus 9x plus 5 is equal to 0. Right, so I need to leave y on the left hand side, and anything that's not y, I take it to the right hand side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this minus 9x to the other side. Okay, minus 9x, take it to the other side. The opposite of minus 9 is going to be a plus 9x. Opposite of minus 9x is plus 9x. So now I can write my second line, must show all our steps. This is gone to the other side, put a line through that. We're left with plus 5. And on the right hand side, we have 9x. Now, the next process here is plus 5. I'm going to take this plus 5 and take it to the opposite side. Opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. So opposite of plus 5 is minus 5. That's gone to the other side. We'll do the inverse operations. Plus 5 is minus 5. So now on this side, that's gone. We're left with 3y equals 9x minus 5. Okay, just got one more process left. We got 3y. What does 3y means? 3 times y. The opposite of 3 times y is divide by 3. So if I divide everything by 3, divide everything by 3 to make sure that the equation holds and is the same. 3y divided by 3 is just y, which is equal to 9x divided by 3 is 3x. And we don't need to simplify this, we can just leave it as minus 5 over 3 as a top-heavy fraction. The key thing here is we now have shown that L2 can be rewritten in the form equals y equals mx plus c, where the gradient is 3. So now we can say that the gradient, just state it again, the gradient of L1 and L2, the gradients of L1 and L2 are both 3, which implies they are parallel.